Hello, everybody. Wolfgang here. Today is Thursday, October the 17th. Cheers. Hope everybody's having a good Thursday. Good Thursday here. It's a good day at work. Beautiful outside. 60 degrees. Cannot complain. That's I'm not complaining, but 65, that'd be nice. As long as it doesn't get below 40. I don't know. Like I've said, I just do not like cold weather. Anyway, I am sticking with the Halloween theme. I had to go back to last year because I don't want to repeat myself. So there's haunted dolls out. Ooh, my hand disappeared. Ooh, look at that. There's haunted dolls out there, and everybody's heard about the Annabelle doll. They've made movies about it, and it is a real thing. So let me share the real haunted doll, or meet the real haunted doll behind Annabelle. The real Annabelle doll reportedly committed a series of attacks in the early 1970s before it was confined in an occult museum of Ed and Lorraine Warren in Connecticut. She sits in a glass case bearing a hand carved inscription of the Lord's Prayer, while a pleasant smile rests on her happy face, sitting under a mop of red hair. But beneath the case is a sign that reads, "Warning, positively do not open." To the uninformed visitors of the Warren's Occult Museum in Monroe, Connecticut, she looks like any other Raggedy Ann doll produced in the mid 20th century. But the original Annabelle doll is actually anything but ordinary. Since her first supposed haunting in 1970, this allegedly evil doll has been blamed for demonic possession, a slew of violent attacks, and at least two near death experiences. In recent years, the true stories of Annabelle have even inspired a series of horror films. But just how much of Annabelle's story is real? Is the real Annabelle doll truly a vessel for a demonic spirit in search of a human host? Or is she simply a child's toy used as a prop for wildly uh, profitable ghost stories? These are the real stories of Annabelle. The true story of the real Annabelle doll. And there's a picture of the couple that own this occult museum, Ed and Lorraine Warren. Though she doesn't share the same porcelain skin and lifelike features as her cinematic counterpart, the Annabelle doll that lives in the occult museum of famed paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren, the pair that worked on the case, is made all the more creepy by how ordinary she appears. Annabelle's stitched features, including her half smile and bright orange triangular nose, evoke memories of childhood toys in similar times. If you could look, if you could ask Ed and Lorraine Warren, though Ed died in 2006 and Lorraine died in early 2019, they would tell you that the stark warnings scrawled across Annabelle's glass case are more than necessary. According to the well known paranormal investigators, the doll is responsible for two near death experiences, one fatal accident, and a string of demonic activities that lasted some 30 years. The first of this infamous hauntings can allegedly be traced back to 1970 when Annabelle was brand new. The story was told to the Warrens by two young women and was retold for years after by the Warrens themselves. As the story goes, the Annabelle doll had been a gift to a young nurse named Donna, or Deidre, depending on the source, from her mother for her 28th birthday. Excuse me. Donna, apparently thrilled with the gift, brought it back to her apartment that she shared with another young nurse named Angie. At first, the doll was an adorable accessory sitting on the sofa in the living room and greeting visitors with her colorful visage. But before long, the two women began to notice that Annabelle seemed to move about the room of her own accord. Donna would sit her on the living room sofa before leaving for work, only to come home in the afternoon and find her in the bedroom with the door shut. Donna and Angie then started finding notes left throughout the apartment reading, "Help me." According to the women, the notes were written on parchment paper, which they did not even keep in their home. And there's the picture of the real doll, not the Hollywood one, because it does. It looks like Raggedy Ann. Furthermore, Angie's boyfriend, known as Lou, was in the apartment one afternoon while Donna was out and heard rustling in her room as if someone had broken in. Upon inspection, he found no sign of forced entry, but found the Annabelle doll laying face down on the ground. Other versions of the story say he was attacked upon waking up from a nap. Suddenly, he felt a searing pain on his chest and looked down to find bloody claw marks running across it. 2 days later, they had vanished without a trace. Following Lou's traumatic experience, the women invited a medium over to help solve their seemingly paranormal problem. The medium held a seance and told the women that the doll was inhabited by the spirit of a deceased 7-year-old named Annabelle Higgins, whose body had been found years earlier on the site where their apartment building had been built. The medium claimed that the spirit was malevolent and simply wanted to be loved and cared for. The two young nurses reportedly felt bad for the spirit and consented to allow her to take up permanent residence in the doll. Okay, you evil spirit, you can stay right where you're at. Ed and Lorraine Warren enter the Annabelle story. Eventually, in an attempt to rid their home of the Annabelle doll spirit, Donna and Angie called on the Episcopal priest known as Father Hegan. Hegan contacted his superior, Father Cook, who alerted Ed and Lorraine Warren. As far as Ed and Lorraine Warren were concerned, the two young ladies' trouble truly started when they began believing that the doll deserved their sympathy. The Warrens believed that there was actually a demonic force in search of a human host within Annabelle and not a benevolent soul. The Warrens' account of the case states spirits do not possess inanimate objects like houses or toys. They possess people. An inhuman spirit can attach itself to a place or object, and this is what occurred in the Annabelle case. This spirit manipulated the doll and created the illusion of it being alive in order to get recognition. Truly, the spirit was not looking to stay attached to the doll. It was looking to possess a human host. Immediately, the Warrens noted that they believed were signs of demonic possession, including teleportation, the doll moving on its own, materialization, the parchment paper notes, and the mark of the beast, Lou's clawed chest. The Warrens subsequently ordered an exorcism of the apartment to be performed by Father Cook. Then they took Annabelle out of the apartment and to her final resting place in their occult museum in the hopes that her demonic reign would finally end. And there's actually a picture of the real Annabelle doll. But this stuff, it intrigues me. And like I said, it is the month of Halloween for us because we love Halloween. So that's the true story of the Annabelle doll. And it looks like Raggedy Ann. It does not look like the doll they have in the movie, although the doll in the movie looks a lot creepier. So this is Wolfbang with your haunted doll story. I hope everybody has a great Thursday evening. Blessed be, stay safe, and I will spook you later. Bye.